So, I love golf games. You love golf games. Everyone loves golf games. And because of that, I decided to make a golf game. Short disclaimer, this video is just a devlog to show you my progress. I will not spend more than 100 hours editing this. If you expect high quality editing, please close this window and deinstall Windows. So, back in the days when I started my programming journey, I got this book to learn Godot with. In this book was a tutorial to make a golf game. But because I was very lazy, version 4.0 of Godot dropped and the tutorial was outdated. Now, almost 5 years later, I have no clue how long it is actually ago, 5 years just sounds better, I decided to go back to my roots. Ever since I started with Godot, I wanted to make a game about golf. And because I had a little gap here from programming, it is a good way to get back into it. So let's begin. Sprites. Okay, so I know every normal developer who wants to make something special starts by writing a script or a story, or at least has an idea of what the game is about. All I knew was that I wanted to make a golf game. And with such a detailed game plan, I started drawing. First, I just drew some tiles for the golf field, and while drawing, I decided to make it more like a mini golf map. Drawing these assets was pretty simple, because I kept everything very minimal. Just a bit of green, a little outline, and voila. Next, I needed the ball, and after some attempts that I all disliked, I decided to just go with a white ball with a small outline, and not overthink it. And yeah, that was basically it. At least, that's what I thought. Because after implementing the sprites in Godot and setting up some things like fixing the imports, creating a tile set, and setting up everything for the ball, I realized that when I created the first mini-golf field, the borders of the tiles were way too thin. So yeah, I reworked all the tiles again and made the outlines much thicker. But after some time, I finally had all the sprites ready. At least all the sprites for now. So let's move to step number 2. Programming. So yeah, I just wanted to start coding as fast as possible. And the first thing was to make the shooting. After watching several guides on YouTube, I figured out that nothing really worked how I wanted it to. So I just started writing my own code. I wanted the ball to move in the opposite direction of the mouse if you pull the mouse back behind it. And after some miscalculations, and some highly advanced mathematics, I got it working quite well. Now, every time you clicked, a force was applied in the opposite direction based on how far the mouse was away. Now, all I needed was an arrow that indicated the direction you shoot in. The arrow should also show how much power will be applied when shooting. My first version looked okay. The arrow pointed in the right direction and even resized based on how far the mouse was away. But I wasn't 100% happy with it. So I decided to rework the arrow, and yeah, I think the result turned out way better. Now more arrows appear, the more power you apply, and visually this looked much nicer. Oh, and I added some simple collision just for testing, and altogether this actually looked like something. But we are not done yet. Final touch. After all of that was done, there were some little things left to do. Like the collision was a little bit buggy and the ball bounced off in random directions. Or the ball got stuck every time it went into a corner. Whatever you do, the ball stayed in there. And one time the ball had somehow way too much speed. I don't know what happened there. But after I fixed all that, and more importantly changed the background color, the player controller was finally done. Now you have like a solid shooting with a nice arrow showing the direction, and just playing around with it feels nice because you get like this Arcady feeling. So yeah, I'm very happy how this turned out so far. So that was like 2 weeks of development time. I didn't work 8 hours a day on it, obviously, but just did some work here and there. Please write some advice in the comments, because I don't know if this is too much or way too less content for Devlog. I have around 5 hours of VODs to edit, so it's enough to create a video, but I'm still learning and not very experienced with making good YouTube videos. If you liked the video, then just leave a like or even subscribe. In the next video I want to talk about the main idea of the game. I really want to create one devlog a month now, but I don't promise anything. If you already miss me, you can check out my Twitch channel, Island TV. I stream sometimes, yeah, I don't know when. Just check it out, I'm desperate to get my first follower. Or you can actually check out my last video, which is already 5 months ago, where I tell you everything about the first game I ever made. If you dislike the video, then just write a comment about how I can improve, please. I really want to make something good. I think I talked long enough, and with that I wish you a good day, evening or night, and with that, see you hopefully next time.